Only.
Caitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai. Oh! Whoa! Krishna. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love these two lords, man. They are so undescribable. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Very merciful, man. Very merciful. Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda. Nityananda. Oh, Nityananda. Oh. Woo! Wow. Woo, Krishna. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. My God. Oh, my God. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, Krishna. Oh. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Krishna. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love these two lords, man. They are so undescribable. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Very merciful, man. Very merciful. Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda. Nityananda. Oh, Nityananda. Oh. Wow. Woo, Krishna. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, Krishna. Oh. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
With over 8 million broadcasts and over 6
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh my Lord. Oh, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai. Oh! Whoa! Krishna. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love these two lords, man. And they are so undescribable. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Very merciful, man. Very merciful. Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda. Nityananda. Oh, Nityananda. Oh. Woo. Wow. Woo, Krishna. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, Krishna. Oh. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh my Lord. Oh, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love these two lords, man. They are so undescribable. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Very merciful, man. Very merciful. Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda. Nityananda. Oh, Nityananda. Oh. Wow. Woo, Krishna. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Oh, Krishna. Oh. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Don't believe I'm doing it. I'm fighting. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry. Don't unbelievable. This mission of Lord Chaitanya. Unbelievable, this powerful mission. He's working here. He's working here. The dress is at the no place. And the strength is at the hope of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Astonishing Brahma and Shiva and all the demigods.
Turn the lights off, it's not
I
dark.
pray that
You can play
my
the
Lord
electricity
Chaitanya
bill.
hears the words of this foolish child. He will come, he will become kind to me. I pray that my Lord Chaitanya hears
Are you telling me I'm going to
the words of this foolish child. He will become
Just waste time,
kind
didn't
to me. He will become kind to me. Wacht dat toch. Ik ben ook aan het trainen om geen paardenvoet te zwijnen te gooien en me niet door te delen. Tom says, I'm training myself not to throw pearls for the swines. Yeah, true. When I'm singing in the streets, I couldn't record it yesterday. There was too much wind. It was not possible. Really cold and wind. I'm just sharing my joy. And I wait until I get questions and then I give answers because otherwise people will run away immediately. And yeah, I had a big, very painful experience, and it's still inside of me, that I throwed pearls for the swines. And why is it painful? Because I actually hurt Krishna by doing that. And that's the pain that I'm feeling. He's not pleased when we do that. You become in a mode of passion. You want to, you know that you're right, and you are right. We are right. This is the most conclusive, true, pure path. I'm so convinced, for the first time in my life, that I'm right. Not because of me, but because I get the confirmations of the Lord. So right about what I'm saying. And then when they constantly challenge you, you become actually tired and you're fighting against what? What are we fighting against? You better stop. You better stop, because if you see it's not going in, you're really throwing away these beautiful pearls. My God, no. Then I keep them for myself. There will be other persons. There will be other souls who are receptive and who will receive them with both grateful hands. So why would I give it to atheists? Why would I give those beautiful pearls away? I'm not pleasing Krishna by doing that. That's a realization I had. So, and I'm very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. But it's not the first time that it happened. Because those kind of persons, they always come back. Like Amita Krishna as well. He always comes back. If it's not in my video, he comes in Lalita Madhava's video. And then he starts to bless me like Guru Dev. And I can't help it to jump on it to predict my Guru. Because he can't do it himself. Because then they will say, yeah, it's your false ego. No, I am a witness. I am a witness. And if somebody else says, oh, you think you are born to glorify your guru, and they laughed at me like anything. then I become angry because I am born to glorify my guru. I'm not going to lie about it, but we've got to be very careful. Those those areas and those how far we go. because those pearls are too precious to throw to the side. They're too precious. We shouldn't do that. So that's the road. That's the of Lord Chaitanya. Astonished. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Astonishing. Brahma, Shiva, and all the demigods. Okay. So my Lord Chaitanya, when he hears the words of this foolish child, he will become kind to me. That's the only thing that we can ask for. He is already kind to me. But please, my Lord, don't go away. Don't go away. Don't you ever dare to go away. I won't survive that. um, I haven't learned from many saintly spiritual masters, and I have not carefully studied the scriptures with many learned scholars. Although I speak like a child, I pray that Lord Gorahari will still be pleased with me. That's the only thing that counts. Lalita has no knowledge. She's stupid, she has no knowledge. Her preaching is rubbish, etc., etc. Um, it's still a sight of devotees. I'm not a learned scholar. I've never learned from many saintly spiritual masters. I learn from the one, the only one who is endowed with this spiritual knowledge, Bhaktivedanta Saragora. And I am very new in town. I don't speak his language, but I received the mercy. That's the only thing that counts. That's the only thing that counts. And what I learned with little spoons. And I put one baby step after the other. Is that not enough? For me, it's not enough. It is, for me, it is enough. I don't need to make big steps like a giant. Why? I'm so happy with my big steps. And I speak like a child. I know that. I know that. And that's what they don't like. I don't use this terminology that they use. And while most Vaishnavas and Vaidis are very bright or very proud to use all these sentences and those Sanskrit words, and I speak like a child. But for me, that is enough. It's more than enough to be um, to be happy in the Lord and to witness for what my Guru is giving, because there are people like me, other simple people who don't know anything, who never learned the books, who were not Amy studied religion. She knows a bit from her education, but there will be others, very, very, very simple people who don't understand anything, and they will be happy because I can explain it with hand and feet. I speak for children because I speak like a child myself, so it will be understandable for everybody. I think my videos are understanding for everybody. While when you use this terminology, I saw it. There was somebody in class. She asked, "What does this mean? What does that mean?" I also had to Google all the time what Guru Maharaj was saying and translate. But the Guru Maharaj uses very, very simple, understandable language, actually. Absolutely. Oh, finished. I finished the book. Oh, such a pity. Then I will be. Now that Lord Gora has descended to this world, the waves of the holy name of Lord Krishna are suddenly flooding this planet, and the hearts of the sinful conditioned souls, which were as hard as thunderbolts, they have now become as soft as butter. Let me take shelter of that, of that Lord Gora. And I feel that. We feel that when we are melting. I told this before. Guru Maharaj, he explained me. I saw when they were doing a big abhishek with Lord Chaitanya in Mayapur. When they start to do it with honey, I thought that he was melting. I became so excited by seeing the Lord melting. And Guru Maharaj told me, it's your heart that's melting. But every time we see the symptoms of it, our heart is melting over and over again. And it becomes so soft. It becomes a nice place for the Lord to reside in. He likes to eat butter, He's stealing it. He doesn't like to reside in a hard heart. It's only because of the mercy of Chaitanya that the heart becomes softened little by little. This powerful nature of the Lord melts the heart. And now that Lord Chaitanya, his heart filled with mercy, has descended to this world. Those living entities who had formerly never practiced yoga, meditated, chanted mantras, performed austerities, followed various Vedic restrictions, studied the Vedas, performed spiritual activities, or refrained from sins, they have become able to easily plunder, plunder the crystal, the crystal of all goals of life. We plunder the crystal every day. Every day a piece of gold. So beautiful. Every day new and fresh. stopping, always increasing. This path of Lord Chaitanya is really splendid. It's fantastic to follow. There's nothing better than this. Nothing more beautiful than this. I can't imagine myself a better life, even for people, for other people, for material situated people. It looks like I have a very boring life. I can't bear my happiness sometimes.
Krishna. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare
Now that wonderfully powerful Lord Chaitanya. Now that he has descended to this world, the materialist who had fallen into the raging river of fruitive deeds, they have been rescued and they are situated on the firm ground. You see? And that's what Vaidis need to understand. Their activities are fruit, they became fruitive activities as well, you know. Building more temples, higher temples, more expensive temples. Work, work, work. You know, they give awards in Radhadesh, and they write your name down on a list, on a wall, the names of the one who gave donations, and the more donations you give, the higher on the list you are. They mention your name and they mention how many books you sold. Is this not more than fair? Is this not a, didn't this become a fruitive activity if you do like this? I remember Guru Maharaj was making a video a few years ago, and there was a Vaidhi friend of mine watching. I invited him to watch Guru Maharaj. And Guru Maharaj was talking to another man who was actually not very sympathizing with my Guru, who was not very kind, who was really very proud. And that other man wrote, the other man who I invited, he wrote to me, um, he wrote to me in a private message, do you know who this person is? I don't remember his name. He was the best. He sold the most books um, of his of all the booksellers. He he sold the biggest amount. And I thought, but we are not talking about this seller here. We are not. what what are you really? This was so
Shri Krishna
an
Chaitanya.
eye opener for me.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
You're looking at the wrong person there.
Oh my Lord.
The one who
Oh,
deserves
Jai
glory
Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
is the one
Oh.
who established this again, this revival
Krishna.
of Lord Chaitanya, who's giving praise right away. And you are talking about the one
Oh
who
my
sold the
Lord.
most
Oh.
books. How do
Oh.
you know that he sold the most books? Because his name is named everywhere.
Too much
Because
Krishna.
everybody is calling that name. He's the best one. He's the best one. It's so
Jai
out
Shri
there.
Krishna
And
Chaitanya.
I answered him, we are not
Jai
talking
Shri
about
Krishna.
this kind of amount.
Very
But he
merciful.
became angry on
Very
me. He
merciful.
became very angry on me. So
Oh, Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
we follow two
Shri
different paths,
Krishna
you know.
Chaitanya.
If you
Shri
have the right
Krishna
view,
Chaitanya. Shri Krishna
you want to
Chaitanya.
talk about the right
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya.
Krishna. Edema. Yeah, man. Everything goes there. Everything goes there. Can you give an example of what you mean when you see you compare? I compare my sometimes, yeah, sometimes this ecstasy is so so big that the body can't stand it. That the body cannot cannot bear it. It's strong, you know. So that's why we cannot chant 16 rounds like this. It is not possible. The Lord is powerful. A spontaneous devotee is a spontaneous devotee. You're spontaneous with the Lord as long as you can, as long as you can bear. And when you need a pause, you need to tell him, I need a pause, my Lord. You are too strong. Your love is so strong. It's God's love. It's so strong. Shining like millions of suns and moons. I don't want to get burned because tomorrow, tomorrow I want to worship Him again. So I will leave it until here. Hare Krishna, everybody. See you later. Bye bye.
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, Krishna. Oh. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I love these two lords, man. They are so undescribable. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Very merciful, man. Very merciful. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda. Nityananda. Oh, Nityananda. Oh. Wow. Woo, Krishna. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Oh, Krishna. Oh. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh my Lord, oh Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jai. Oh, whoa, Krishna. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love these two lords, man. They are so undescribable. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Very merciful, man. Very merciful. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. 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 Shri Krishna
Gosh, my.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Oh,
Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, Krishna. Oh. Woo, woo. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh my Lord. Oh, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai. Oh! Whoa! Krishna. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love these two lords, man. They are so undescribable. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Very merciful, man. Very merciful. Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda. Nityananda. Oh, Nityananda. Oh.
As we go up in material education and you go through college, the words start to change, how you speak starts to change.
Oh my
You have
Lord.
to speak
Oh
in
my
this
Lord.
etiquette and know these words. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna.
Hare
And,
Krishna, Hare
and
Krishna,
it brings about this falsehood of education where they've made it like
Rama
they've
Rama, Hare
created it
Hare,
here like this, and this is
Hare
what is important.
Krishna,
And this is why
Krishna,
I am such
Krishna,
an important
Hare
person, and I have been studying this for a long time. And it's about themselves and them being important. It's not all, but most in education. These huge words saying good morning to you,
Oh my God.
Freddie. You're trying
Hare
to
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
block that guy in Instagram. I don't know how to do it. I must look on YouTube and then I forget on how to block somebody on Instagram. But he's still there. Hare Krishna. Good morning to you, Freddie. Hare Krishna. River Yamuna Devi Das's noon. I didn't write that. How did that happen? Am I on River Devi Dasi? Hey, good morning to you, Freddie. See, there's lots of weird things happening on my Facebook recently. So that's just come up. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me know if you can see that I've written moon. I haven't written moon. I don't know. Maybe Kruma's got my phone and he's written it. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna to you. You spelt personify, personality, did it? So I don't know. I think my account's been hacked because River Yamuna has just written you split personality, your split personality. I think it's Karuna actually doing that because I'm not writing that. My hands are here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Or there's somebody that's just hacked into my account and is writing stuff. But it doesn't matter. They'll come and hear the potency of the Lord. So this is what has happened in this world. That this education, this kind of education has become this important thing because of using big words and big books. Of course, it's Karuna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Well, there you go. So that's not me writing these things. It's Karuna. In fact, I don't even know if it's Karuna because he spelled his own name wrong. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And yes, and you only understand these words to lead you off the scent. Kunos, can you just, whoever it is, I'm just taking my comments away so they don't distract me. I'll check them at the end. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Made this education that's just material education that just helps you, learn things that they've made up as well here in this world. And yes, they use these huge books and huge words and huge. It helps some people, especially if you get here. It does, because it's helped me. The things I learned at uni has helped me in my service, but not the actual education. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. And I hated reading big books without pictures. The books at university. And now I read these books, and they have no pictures. But the pictures I see from my heart. Krishna, Krishna. I hear words coming from my heart when I read these. If you read the Chaitanya Bhagavat, it's written so simply, very simple to understand. Hare Krishna. For me anyway. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna has no pictures, but it's a joy to read all the pastimes of the Lord, the life of the Lord, because it brings life to us. What do they bring, those classes we sit in? I sat in lectures every day, and writing all of these notes, taping these notes, listening to these notes, hearing them again, just to be able to pass a essay that took me 3 weeks to do. As an essay, all this time to want to get just the label of having passed a degree. Hare Krishna, Guru Shama Guru. I hope you're feeling better. Hare Krishna. Just look good. Just, I've got a degree. My dad thinks what I did was worthless, doing these degrees. Worthless because I haven't gone out and got a job and earning lots of money and having a title that he can go and tell his friends that his daughter has these degrees and she's got earning all of this money. But he won't say that his daughter is a devotee and is sharing the life of the Lord with others herself, because I'm not a perfect human being. And I still shout and scream sometimes. So I'm not worth anything compared to, according to my father, because I'm not out there like my sister and my brother, my biological sister and brother, and they have these degrees and they're earning all this money, working really hard. And that's what attracts my father more so than what we are doing. My mother, I don't know, actually, maybe sometimes, but it's more so that they can party with their other children, get drunk with their other children. And I'm not saying you can't. And eat meat with their children and have fun. Whereas we don't do that. Me and Karuna don't do that kind of stuff. And I can't drink anyway. So you have to look externally the part and externally do the work and externally have a title to be somebody in the eyes of my Father. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. He doesn't understand the deepness of the potency of the Lord and what is coming through. He feels that I should be, because I'm a person of the Lord, a devotee of the Lord. I should be perfect, and I shouldn't express myself if I'm feeling in a childish way, because I still have childish things happening and I'll be childish. So I shouldn't do that if I have the Lord. He doesn't understand the simultaneously being cleared out of allowing the Lord to come through. But if I get on the level of not being emotional, if I stay on that level, then I'm alright. Hare Krishna. They're so like children. They're like little children. My mum, she's like a little girl at times, a really innocent little girl. It was really nice actually yesterday. Like even my father was again, all the things that happen here happen in this house. Hare Krishna. People will fight for lives because they understand what they understand in their way, instead of trying to understand what is happening to somebody else who is further. Further. I don't know if I should use that word as I didn't know I was going to say that. But you know, the things that happen out there that happen in this house, in a transcendent. The Lord is here, so they're not the same, but they are. And they can perceive what's the same, meaning that the way you care. Oh God, you're still the same, you're still in that same boat, and they can't see that you are actually pure, because that is how Lord Caitanya showed us. And it's what he said. I hope you understand. It's about, it is actually trying to subconsciously maybe see, because I didn't have it when I was younger, that my parents were proud of me. I have that program still. I wonder if my parents because it airs its ugly head at times. That program comes up. Krishna, Krishna. I'm not sad. I'm not sad. I'm quite happy. Content. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Rama, Rama, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. I did it myself. I'm going back to talking about it. I did it myself. Tried to, in order to pass these essays that you had to do, to get the title, get the mark, get the degree. Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare. I used those big words myself. Change them around, change my words around to do pass these essays, learn how to do grammar, well, as much as I could. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. People are so deluded. Hare Krishna. Is that you, Mayavati? Hare Krishna. And I'm not upset. I'm actually really, really happy. Things are going really, really well. It's just things pouring out that don't need to be inside. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. I think that's why I love to read. And actually, it's true, and it's maybe a program. To read the Chaitanya Bhagavat more than the Chaitanya Charitamrita, because it looks like it's got really big words in it. But it hasn't really. It's just this. To all those people out, I would never have got through these last 4 years without Srila Gaura Haridas's teaching. The teachings of Chaitanya through Srila Gaura Haridas, and Srila Gaura Haridas, Bhaktivedanta being here with us, helping, sharing, giving, patience, love, truth, always absolute truth, hearing. I used to say, Mara, it doesn't like pain. Our pain, especially our material conditioning pain, of pain from materially conditioned things. But he heard them from me. You tell me. Go and read. I needed that. Go and read. Because that's the only way I would have got pacified. And he said it again and again because it kept happening again and again. All this stuff coming out that I don't need, that are blocks, because blocks that are there that stop me, that are obstacles in my relationship with Krishna. This path is such a beautiful path that I've been walking this path. We have been walking this path together. And but it's because of Maharaj being the lead. He is our exodus. He's the leader, leading us out of this material world to the spiritual world. He has been leading us. Leading us. It's been the 4 years now. Well, he's had it for decades, but with us and the Sangha members, it's been 4 years. We have been led out of this exodus has been going on of the material, from the material world to the spiritual world. So I'm grateful to him. And I think these tears are coming out because I haven't been feeling very well this morning. And this is how I do it. This is a way to get them out and get all of that stuff out and not identify with the body and think I'm sick, because the body's going to go back to the earth and spending all that time on it. But being with the Lord in the heart, being with the God as God, the spiritual master who is my savior, who has been my savior, because I would not be alive. Mayavati, I would not be alive if he wasn't in my life and showing me absolute knowledge, taking me away from the ignorance of what I know I've learned in this place, taking me away from that and speaking that opinion, those silly material opinions that don't mean anything, that don't give you none of the Lord, that just are temporary, just going around sharing your own happiness of what you have with me and all of us, with the Lord, with others, and thinking that is the Lord. Well, it's not the Lord. The Lord is actually spending time with those same people every day and being there, not just in that moment, not just for that little bit of time, but keep going and sharing the Lord with those people again. And it's about having, what's the right word, Krishna? It's about having, do you really have the Lord? Can you really spend time with these people again and again and again and share the depth of the Lord with these people that people meet throughout the day and think that they have the power to lift these people? Well, you might have the power to lift them for a little minute. Well, that's not enough. That is not enough. I really like you. like all the devotees, but it's not enough running around like a butterfly, just giving people a moment of happiness, because that's not going to be enough to get rid of their fear. Give them protection when you're not with them, to give them protection and shelter, to get them to know the Lord, to get them to know that they're in ignorance and this world is not our real home. It's just for us to learn. I am happy more than ever before. Yeah, still dialyzing, having many other complications in this body, but not having to identify with them all the time. Just they're there. They're there. I identify with the Lord in my heart, because that is the image that I am made from. The true Lord, the image of the Lord, not just the body. The Lord has a transcendental body. He doesn't even have a body like we do. Like we have this material body that's riddled with all the nonsense that we have been associating with in this vibration, in this room, and it's a deep basement in the deep cellar in the kingdom of God as well. I understand why people think it's okay. This energy is the energy of the Lord as well. Do you people read the books? The books that the Lord brought through his devotees here to save us, so we could hear them from ecstatic devotees and understand the way the Lord has created this whole universes. Everybody wants to go, oh, it's all the Lord's energy. Well, there's different potencies. Krishna does it as well. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. You know, I know Lalita does. I don't know about the other devotees so much. Spends time with people on a one-to-one, not just fluttering in and fluttering out, again and again, spending time with these people, sharing the truth of the Lord. So something will give, and it will penetrate their hearts again and again. And I do that, but I don't do it. I do it with as naturally as I can, with devotees getting in touch with me through Messenger, speaking to them, sharing with them, sharing Maharaj, and there will be maybe a few devotees, new devotees come, and I'll share with them and I'll talk with them for a little while, again speaking to them, talking, sharing Maharaj, and then they go off, and then some more come in, and I'll do the same thing. It's like a nice process that the Lord has given, because I don't go out so much at the moment. I think I'm healing actually, because I'm, yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sharing this message of truth. Most people will know what I'm talking about, because not all, but the stuff that we go through in this material world, the troubles that we go through, the troubled people we are around, all of us people just fighting because everybody wants to be right in their bullshit opinion, because people have these opinions and they want to have it. Give me some proof. Show me where it is that. Just prove it. Prove your statement. I don't need to prove anything. I hate that. I don't like that. I am willing to, what's the right word, Krishna? Prove where the Lord is, no matter who is asking, where they are asking. Prove it, prove my situation, prove it through my own experiences, share my own, just keep doing it. I have no qualms in going, I don't need to prove anything. Yes, you bloody well do. Who the hell do you think you are? When you are just speaking this bullshit, right? And you think you don't have to prove it. Where is it? This is what's going on. And people are fighting all the time because they don't have that relationship with the Lord. They need to be right. You know what? I'm so glad to have this relationship with the Lord and be right. It's truth. It's absolute truth. It's absolute. It's conclusive. Great. That is my job. This is what I'm here to prove that, to be witness to that, to share that, to point in the direction where they're safe. Because being in this dark basement room, in this dark energy of this world, and just staying here and over, you just get hurt. You don't even need to leave the house and we get hurt by being in this potency. I'm here to share, to help people out of that. I can remember, will I share it? Yes, when I was 2 years old. And I'm not crying because of that. I'm crying because I'm so grateful that I can be here and speak this truth and share it with you guys, my family members. Because that's what I've been hungry for. Oh my, is a family that is actually real love, true love, because I didn't know what it was. So when I was 2 years old, I lived with about 30 people in one house. It was a big house. And I fell down the cellar, concrete steps, fell down the cellar. And children are children, aren't they? They just play. Nobody knew where I was. My mum was out. She came home after hours. I was down the cellar, crying my eyes out for somebody to get me. And somebody turned the light off, locked the door. So I was in a dark cellar by myself, and I drank I drank some turpentine, paint stripper, because it was in a Robinson's orange bottle, and it looked like orange. So I just drank that, and so they found me anyway after a few hours. I was down there, falling asleep, after crying for so long. But it tells me, that's where I went. I went myself down to the cellar, down into the basement, down into this darkness at the age of 2, because I had nobody, I had no relationship really with the Lord. I had nothing like that. My parents had left me, and I went off. And this is what we do when our true Father, our real Father, when we leave His side, we just get covered. We just get all the growth of Maya around us as we walk further and further and further away from the Lord in our heart, and we lose that connection, even though it is still there. It's always, we lose it because our attention and our focus is just on what we see out there, just external with our eyes, what we hear out there. The Lord has given us these so we can hear Him. We can really see Him everywhere. We can hear His vibration coming into us everywhere. And we can hear it in others. True justice, this is to really know when people are talking and feel if they're telling you lies. You don't need to go and do a lie detector test, which you can learn to pass. True justice from within inside. And He is showing you and sharing this, keeping us safe and protected. But if we leave His side, we are in danger of never having a relationship. So long, this show that the Lord has created. It is a huge show. We are the soap operas inside them, or the action films inside created. The greatest one is to get out, find the master, His lotus feet, and join with Him on the path of us out of this material to the spiritual world, and just follow that. And this is the only nectar, the beauty of this feeling of sharing absolute truth. And you know what? Yes, absolute, and yes, right, I am, because the Lord is here doing this through me. You are sharing myself through you to all. It is right. And we have books. We have the books. We have the experience. We have, when we read them, He speaks. We've had examples. We knew where we were going. We keep walking on this path with headed by the bona fide spiritual master, keeping us safe all the time, keeping us out of the potency, the material potency, and in this spiritual potency, and living in that environment, even though it's different, it's new, it's so new, it's so different from living here in this world but it is living in this world. We're still here, and it's just different because you do not want to go and do things where the Lord is not there with you, and His presence. You want for Him. Where is He gone? What have I done? Where's He gone? Why can't I feel the Lord now? Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Because He is in everywhere. He is everywhere. Taking pictures and everything. He is there. But can you see Him deeply? Or you just see what is there in front of you? Krishna, 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 Krishna. I didn't know I was going to say things. Very Krishna. I'm such a transcendental little child. We need simplicity. We need simplicity. This is so complicated as it is. It's complication within circles of complications within complications, going deeper and deeper into this material world and getting in that. Whereas we should be on the bridge with the bona fide spiritual master to the spiritual world, taking us out, being in on. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. It was Hare Krishna. Come out of ignorance. That is why. Come out of ignorance. To be able to be anywhere and to just give the others association of the Lord. To just give the association of the Lord and not be hearing the material. And it's okay because we learn like that. But to give the association of the Lord and speak it again and again. The nectar it just gets more. It doesn't dwindle. It gets more and more in that nectar of sharing and seeing it going, people receiving this message, even if it's for that time. But I don't leave it there. I get people again. I remind them of myself again and again and again. I don't just go to them once and fly away. I go to them again and again and again. I bring sometimes, and then I unblock them because I need to take time away from them. I block Karuna. I need to have space away from his energy completely and block them. I don't keep them blocked. I'm being with the Lord is learning to look after me. He's learning to help me look after me, so he can work through me to be that grown up and look after. To know what is not good for you, what causes you trouble, to know your attachments, even yourself. Obviously, yes, the Lord knows our deepest attachments. We need, as our parents do. My parents knew, which is probably right, knew that we needed to eat, have clothes on, have a place to live, and go to school. Anything else we didn't need, anything. It's good. I'm glad they helped me in staying detached with many things in the world. And now, whatever we do, it's all for the Lord. The work of the Lord. Do the work of the Lord. Because anything else is just a waste of my time. What amazing life Shimon God has brought. And it's for everyone. Every one of us. We don't have to sit in the background and think that we We have nothing to give.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We have spiritual power, empowered by the Lord Himself to us every single day to be in that shout, to learn and learn more and more every day and keep learning, to point in His direction always and be that signpost. It's not about me, it is about me, bonafide spiritual masters. Pointing in that direction, guys, because that's where your safety lies, that's where your protection is. Always, wherever you go, that's where you will be united with true father and mother, your true father, your mother, Hare Krishna. It's you, Radha Krishna, you, Radha Krishna, you, Radha Krishna, me, Radha Krishna. That's three. It's 333.
Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri
Plus
Krishna
the acharyas, the bona fide spiritual masters, the real true Vaishnavas, the ones, so many ones that have this beautiful, deep relationship with the Lord in the heart, within, and to share the truth. It's been my wanting, and it's in films, isn't it? Where they speak about the Lord, they speak about the Lord, they share the Lord, they just breathe the Lord's message just by being. Maharaj has just been the greatest example for us to be that, to just be and share the Lord. I've wanted to do that, but I never even thought about it really, because I never knew it was possible. And with the Lord, all things are possible. All things are possible. All glories to you, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Gora Haridas, for teaching the deepest Vedanta, the deepest knowledge, absolute conclusive knowledge of pure love of God, of the essence of Krishna consciousness, devotional service, devotion and attraction to the Lord, magnet, that magnet of devotion to the Lord, and attaching to that, always attaching to that. All glories to you for awakening the Lord in my heart, initiating me by just simply hearing your words of absolute truth, initiating me fully, conclusively, wholly on this path of Krishna consciousness, this path, this is real true life of who we really are, to be that. I have had so much information about what's mystic, not maybe real, seems very different, but still keeps you in Maya. Very mystic, very mind, attracting the mind because it's different and it's unusual and it gives you certain feelings, material feelings, all of these different paths, when it comes to New Age I'm speaking about. And some of those things help with our health. They do, like the chakras and the meridian lines. They do help with our health to some degree. They really do. However, my experience of having many different treatments because of my health, having those treatments have only really started helping me because I have this deep relationship with the Lord, and because I've been purified, more purified and blocks. These treatments they help me more because I feel them helping me now. Before I just didn't feel anything at all, and now these treatments help me. The greatest treatment is the Lord Himself through the bona fide spiritual mind. So again, we don't have to change anything. We add the teachings of Lord Chaitanya via the bona fide spiritual master who's really propagating the Sankirtan movement, the Prema Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya from 550 years ago. And I can see these things happening now, and I can see them happening again now, because I listen every day, because I hear and hear on a regular basis, and I have been, because there was nothing else for me, and I was given an offer. I was given the greatest offer by Srila Gaura Haridas. You keep listening, and you keep coming, and things will change, and that is all I did. I trusted in his words, because nobody else has given me that kind of offer, where you keep hearing this and it would change your world. And he did. And I just walked on that path. And I kept walking no matter how intense it was. I kept staying in this association of the spiritual potency with all the devotees, surrounded in this family by the holy books of the Lord, hearing those pastimes, just in that potency, because we've been in this potency of material world for so long. Sometimes see ourselves that this potency is dangerous. It's keeping away from the Lord, a close relationship with the Lord. People won't hear it. They won't want to believe it. They're deluded in their own working, what they think the Lord is. They don't want the real teachings of the Lord. They don't want the real Lord themselves. They just want to stay in that position of, I know what's best. But here, I can speak this to anyone, anywhere. And hopefully I ask the Lord here with you guys, that the Lord is going to take us to meet people. It's all done by the internet. I don't really go out that much, if the COVID was here or not. Sorry, that virus. All glories to His Divine Grace, Chilla Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. You pint-sized, a huge acharya, hugely empowered, beginning this movement of Krishna consciousness all over the world, with the devotees that you brought into Krishna consciousness, who were acting in animal consciousness. You cannot know the Lord unless the animal is with a bona fide spiritual master, pure devotee. You cannot know the Lord in animal consciousness, in human consciousness. Srila Prabhupada brought you. Thank you for bringing these devotees into human consciousness, to be human, to be able to receive the hand of the Lord, pure love from the Lord, to be able to receive. And now, it's time, Prabhupada, dear Prabhupada, ordered Srila Gaura Haridas to teach Raganuga Bhakti, because Prabhupada saw him do it, saw him deliver the devotees out of the cycle of birth and death, reassured by Krishna himself that you were doing the right thing, because he already did the job. And now, in 2022, Srila Gaura Haridas, Srila Bhaktivedanta Gaura Haridas, because of his order from Srila Prabhupada, has delivered devotees again and again, is delivering more devotees, is bringing more devotees closer and closer to letting go more and more of this material energy, to be able to attach all of that focused energy to the Lord himself and be really initiated on this path, and nothing will take you off. Nothing will take you off. All glories to you, Srila Prabhupada, for giving me the opportunity of being able to know Srila Gaura Haridas and sit at his feet, to be guided and taught by him, to be with him, to be around him in the spiritual potency and see the difference. Thank you to you, Srila Prabhupada. I'm so glad you ordered Srila Gaura Haridas to bring movement back into your movement that you began, the Hare Krishna movement, the International Society of Krishna Consciousness, the real pureness of that, and not the taking over of material-minded people that cannot bring their devotees to the Lord's feet. It's only a matter of time. It's inevitable before these people realize, these devotees realize. Being stuck in the same place, you might be frustrated because you know what you're doing, you know when you're going to do it. It's not. You're going to still be in fear. You're going to still be unprotected. the shelter of the Lord will not be there. Your shelter will be the other devotees being around, the other devotees doing the same thing as you, just doing the same thing as you. Spontaneous is what my life has always been, and we've always been shoved into a box. I haven't been able to stay in a box. People have not been able to put me in a and it is because and it is because of the body being sick. Because they're very material. If the body's sick, it's all the body's sick. Yes, I understand. I'm talking about myself, not others really. Because of being sick for so long, the body being sick for so long, and using that drama of being sick. The truth is the body dies. Returns back to the earth. You go on and on and on. But where do you want to go on to? Because of Shilagora Haridas, I'm good. I'm with the Lord, and that is where I am going to be going. To know, to be in the kingdom of God here now by being alive in this body is so much. Because I am in that potency, we are in that potency. So at that time of leaving this body, we're with the Lord, because we're with the Lord all the time, and we see Him more and more and more. What is it? What is there to be fighting? I'm not going to think about it, because I know at that time the Lord will be there, and what will happen is what will happen. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. All glory to all the previous chariot, the exalted personality, who are this linking arms of the true, real, living parampara, streaming down, descending knowledge, transcendental knowledge down the parampara, down this parampara, to the Lord, to Srila Gaura Haridas himself, from the Lord himself, to us, so we can carry on and carry on and carry on. All glories to you, Acharya. All glories to the six plus one, who are honeybees at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya, as we too are honeybees at the lotus feet of Srila Bhaktivedanta Gaura Haridas, hearing the pastimes of the Lord, regularly hearing the pastimes of the Lord. I didn't know I was going to be this kind of human being, this kind of being. It's simple. The New Age people make it harder. All glories to Rupa Goswami. All glories to Jiva Goswami. Sanatan Goswami. All glories to you. All glories to Raghunath Goswami. All glories to Raghunath Datta Goswami. And to you, Gopinath, Gopala Goswami. All glories to you. My respectful, humble obeisances to you, Goswamis. Little did I know how you would come into my life. All spontaneous. All spontaneous, all this material stuff coming out, all of these energies could never have done that without the deep, conclusive knowledge of coming from Srila Bhaktivedanta Gaura Haridas, who could just see what's happening to me. And he held, and to hold that space for me, to be able to let all of this go. And all those things that people, again, fight for, that they think is true, is just let go. And you begin to realize the truth, the truth of everything. And you can rest in that. Rest in that. Krishna, Krishna. All glories to you, Gospel, for writing those books. So Srila Gaura Haridas, the devotees, the advanced devotees can read those, the ecstatic devotees can read those and allow those pastimes to emanate to the Lord in the heart, penetrate the heart, and emanate and nourish the Lord in the heart. Again, we grow up together. Because I've grown up without the Lord. But he was there. I wasn't consciously aware. Now my consciousness is more of a human consciousness. The Lord is be able to receive the Lord more and more. Thank you, Shilagora Haritas. Always. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who ascended to this earth on the calls of Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu. All glories to your lotus feet, Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu, for calling the Lord to ascend here to save us fallen souls in this time, this dark time, the darkest time, to be the most merciful. That's the only card that we needed, the most merciful Lord, to be here with us, to forgive us of our sins or our reactions to our actions, our reactions to our actions. Nobody wants to take responsibility. Well, that's the only way is to take responsibility by resting in the Lord, because we don't have that power. We are empowered. Oh, glory to your lotus feet, Sri Chaitanya. I bow at your lotus feet again and again, always and forever. You are most merciful. I have been a rascal. Now I've transcendental rascal. Oh, glories to Advaita Acharya. I said that one, didn't I? Oh, glories to Nityananda Prabhu, whose life and soul is Sri Chaitanya, who has just served the Lord life after life after life in all his glory. Again, thank you for accepting me, Nityananda Prabhu, as your servant, allowing me to serve the Lord, for taking me to the Lord. Oh, glory to you, Abadi. I offer my respectful obeisances to Gadaha Pandit, recent incarnation of Shrimati Radharani. All glories to your lotus feet, Shrimati Radharani, the personification of pure devotion. Krishna, thank you for accepting me as your maidservant, your servant, for trusting me, for seeing that I trust you, and taking me to the feet, the lotus feet of the King of Braj. Doing what's best for me, Shrimati Radharani, for becoming my friend. All glories to Srivas Pandit and all the intimate devotees of the Lord, wherever they may be, because if they were there, they would be here. That is how it works. If there was other devotees, they would be here because they would be eager to want to associate with other Vaishnavas, other devotees of the Lord in deep communion with the Lord. Because that is how we learn. That is how we've learned as a family. By seeing the hand of the Lord in other devotees and walking this path to that and receiving that ourselves. I love you, Shiva. All glories to Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God, the Lord of Lords, the Cause of Causes, created this whole gigantic universe, all the universe, where everything comes from, everything emanates from you. And I still really don't know how true, not how true that is, but the extent of it, because it just goes on and on and on. Being in this association, in this school, this spiritual school, every day. Greatest school ever. I love going to school. I used to go to school to be naughty. To all those parents out there, If you don't let your children be, they will leave your side and they will be somewhere else, or they will hide themselves somewhere else. Children need to express themselves. Wow, the Lord, the hand of the Lord is there. That space that is created by Srila Gaurahari, that the Lord through Srila Gaurahari does for us is for everyone. And it's for everyone else. All glories to you, my Lord of Lords, for allowing me to come to you. And now you coming to me. Oh, glories to your lotus feet, my King of Kings. Oh, glories to all the devotees. And this is important for me, to all the devotees in the Sangha of Srila Bhaktivedanta Gauranga, the intimate devotees, the devotees that come every day, the well-wishers, the distant relatives and cousins, and all of you devotees that come to hear from Srila Gauranga. You're receiving the empowerment of the Lord. How big, how little you come, how long you're receiving that. And it's so true. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. But we all see you, not just Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. We all see you. Oh, glory to your lotus feet, my God sisters and brothers, my real God sisters. All glory to all the exalted personalities, past, present, and future. All glories to your lotus. Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda, Jai Shri Advaita, Jai Gaura Govinda. So I'm reading from the Caitanya Bhagavan, page 331, and I'm starting with the last paragraph on that page. It's Anchikunda chapter 7, Gadaha Pandit, and it's the last part of Lord Chaitanya's. You have instructed your most favored devotees to take up a life of austerity and bhakti yoga. Yet, by weaning me away from the renounced order that befits a sage, you have made me look ludicrous in the eyes of common men. I think it's Nityananda talking, but we'll find out. It is. I am simply your puppet, dancing to your tune. You are the supreme judge, holding the balance. Punishment and grace are in your hands. You have instructed your most favored devotee to take up a life of austerity and bhakti yoga. Yet, by weaning me away from the renounced order that befits a sage, you have made me look ludicrous in the eyes of common man. You know, that is one of the ways, this is what's just coming to, the way the Lord keeps us safe and sheltered. You know, by not as standing out as material people, but he hides us as simple devotees, sheltered within this jungle of the material world. And his hand, to have the hand of the Lord work through us, is a gradual process. Gradually happens. Our faith, you have faith in God. It gradually happens. This is how much people are in the mind. For some people it works, but it's very difficult for most to gradually learn to have that relationship with the Lord, to gradually see the workings of the Lord through you, to begin to have that faith deeper, that trust that the Lord will do what's right for you, no matter how intense it may be. He will do the right. It's a gradual process, and we learn it gradually. Safe, walking with a true spiritual master. That's the only way we can gradually learn that faith and trust, and to be able to rest in the Lord, so the Lord can see where you are in trust and faith in Him, that He brings that to you, into your heart. Begin to feel His presence, and when it's not there, it doesn't. You're always looking for it. You're always saying, "Where is that presence of the Lord?" And it goes deeper. It doesn't just stay out there. It goes deeper with it. So you don't even have to leave your house. to be able to feel the love. You're rude. I think and if you get other things from the verse that I read, please write them so we can share together. You have made me look ridiculous in the eyes of the common man. I am simply your puppet, dancing your tune. You are the supreme judge, holding the balance, punishment, and grace in your hands. Krishna, Krishna. Sri Chaitanya replied, the jewelry that decorates your body is indeed representative of the 9 limbs of pure devotion, hearing, chanting, remembering, praying, worshipping, offering obeisances, becoming a servant, becoming a friend, and surrendering fully. The 9 limbs of pure devotion, the essence of Krishna consciousness. These are all learned gradually, becoming natural, gradually becoming natural as we walk this path of Krishna consciousness with the real bona fide spiritual master, the real teacher. Remember, we learn nothing by ourselves fully. We always have to go to someone to be able to learn something. We go to the real bona fide spiritual master who is deep in his relationship with the Lord and can give us that, has given that to others. So we go to that. Time to move on. It's time to move on to all those gurus who are leading their devotees nowhere really, just staying in the same place. It's time to be on the path of Krishna consciousness, headed by Srila Bhaktivedanta Gora Haridas, because he knows where we're going, deeply knows where we're going, and is taking us there, has taken people to the spiritual world, and is. Okay, in truth, the ninefold path of pure bhakti eternally embellishes you. Yet the serpent, which is the eternal embellishment of Lord Shiva, is not properly understood by all. According to their transcendental relationship, Ananta Sesh is most dear to Lord Shiva. So Sri Ananta takes the form of a serpent and remains around the neck of Shiva. Without this knowledge, people criticize the character of Shiva, and as a result, most suffer dire consequences. Lord Shiva can drink an ocean of poison and be okay, but we can't. People think they can do what Lord Shiva does because they don't understand the essence of Lord Shiva deeply. They just look at him externally and make up their own opinion on what they think. They don't have anything to prove it or experience to show it. They just talk words, talk. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama. Without this knowledge, people criticize the character of Shiva, and as a result, most suffer dire consequences. Other than Bhakti Rasa, I do not see anything else in your personality. You are always steeped in the mood of Vrindavan, relishing your body, mind, and words. The nectar tasted by Nanda Maharaj with the cowherd boys. Those fortunate souls who can see this with their inner vision will certainly see see the beautific face, the beautiful face of Sri Krishna. The cane, the flute, bullhorn, flower garland, gunja necklace, perfumed oil, etc. have always been your embellishments. All your young associates remind me of Sridharma, Sudama, Sri Dharma, Sridharma, and other coward boys of Vrindavan as we play together. In you, I see the spiritual mellows of Vrindavan, the same sights and the same divine potency of Raj is fully manifested in you in the form of Nanda, Gosti Bhakti, the ecstatic love, great brilliance.
These two lords, man, they are so indescribable. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Very merciful.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
The ecstatic love,
Shri Krishna.
great brilliance, all power and devotion felt by the associates of Nanda Maharaj. Therefore, in truth, anyone who loves and respects, anyone who loves and respects you, and your associate also loves me in this manner, lost in the individual transcendental emotions. Makunda, who is Chaitanya, and Ananta, who is Nityananda, discussed at length topics that have no end. The Lord has no end, forever expand, always and always our eternal path, knowing the Lord together, always ever expanding, never any end, but there's an end in this material. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end in this material life, as Lord Chaitanya writes in these Chaitanya Leelas of his beginning, middle, and end of his life. Just saw all these birds just go by the window when I said that. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. So I'll just start this again. In this manner, lost in their individual transcendental emotions, Makunda, who is Chaitanya, and Ananta, who is Nityananda, discussed at length topics that had no end and were too esoteric for the comprehension of anything else. We can only understand these topics by being in the association where the Lord resides himself, because these topics are a given. They are given to us through the bona fide spiritual master and the advanced devotees themselves. More knowledge of the Lord, and it's a given, and the Lord only reveals himself to those he wants to reveal himself to. And if you don't want to know the Lord, he will not reveal himself to you. But you're missing out so much. Our true life, a real true life. Krishna, Krishna. Okay. Discussed at length topics that had no end and were too esoteric for the comprehension of anyone else. So that's why we cannot go off and learn about Krishna ourselves. It is very time consuming and we learn very little. It's a very slow step of gradual learning. But with the bona fide spiritual master, we are on that path. He is the leader of the gang, taking us out of this, this iron jungle to be in the fairy tale land of the spiritual world. It's not a fairy tale; it's real fairy tale. So we cannot comprehend this unless the Lord reveals it to us himself. By ourselves, the Lord will not reveal us to that. We need the bona fide spiritual master to hold the space. The Lord is pouring in his whole glory through the bona fide spiritual master, the ecstatic devotees. And that is how we will really know the Lord self, who resides in all our hearts, our personal relationship with the Lord. Okay. Oh my gosh, I've been on for so long. Okay, I'm just going to finish this. No, I'm going to stop here because it's quite a long paragraph. So I don't know who's using my internet. Durba, Hare Krishna to you. Mahamurthy Deepak is here. Everybody's coming up. Ray was here. Hare Krishna to you, Ray. Thank you for coming. Jadu, Hare Krishna to you. Welcome back to Tom. And we have, what is that? So Freddie was saying to me a while ago, he was saying, that's funny you said that because oddly all week I've had this quote, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times in my head from Amy. I think when my finger does something when I touch this to lead you all off the scent, you split personality, your split personality did it. I don't have a split personality anymore. My counselor, my material counselor says that you have people have split personalities. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, and I'm so grounded because this is God counseling. It's just grounded. Hare Krishna, Krishna.